get no rest. No, no, I've been down so long that my mind can't get no rest. No, no. I've been running so long that my feet don't work no more. Oh yeah, I've been running so long that my feet don't work no more. Oh no. Oh yeah.
Park right here, right next to that nice yellow truck. And this is where we call home for the night.
Back here, we didn't realize. bunny.
So this is Red Shale Campground in Custer National Forest. And there's our ride and our lodging, Homer. And that the sky will clear and that we'll be able to see some beautiful stars tonight. So we're really excited. And down here, which you can barely see, is like a big parking lot. And I think what we'll do is we'll walk down there tonight after the sun sets and see if we can see some of the beautiful stars.
I'm getting pictures of you getting pictures of Homer.
Thinking places where you spend your time. Ain't no place I'd rather go. You're a funny little critter and I love you so. And I wanna take a ride on the wheelbarrow in your mind. I come and sit down with me in a rocking chair.
While Kathy was making breakfast, I went outside to take a look around, and I saw that there was water underneath my unit. So I took a closer look, and it appeared that my holding tank was leaking. But come to find out, it was a leak underneath my sink, which I'm going to have to fix. So, spent the night last night at the Flying J truck stop in Butte, Montana, and have a water leak under my sink. And I didn't bring tools to cut down on weight, so have to go in and buy an adjustable wrench and a pair of pliers. So, beautiful day, Butte, Montana. Now here's a lesson to learn, which I have to learn every time I do a job. So I have a joint right there, the lead to my sink taps into the main water line, and the hose clamp that I used for a 3/4 inch junction was about 1.5 inches. And so the lesson is, when you do a job, always get the right stuff. I'm always trying to chintz on things. Mr. Fix-It, if you're not handy, you better not own a Harvey. That's all I can say. Or build one, for that matter. Oh.
sink. And the culprit.
Yeah, right here, leaking right there. I don't know if this is the right way, but we'll find out.
We'll just be like Trent's garage. Learn as we go.
Yeah, there you go.
If we're doing it wrong, put comments in the video below.
That's right. Yeah, you guys tell us what you think.
Those of you who know what we're supposed to be doing.
All right, here's where the rubber
And
meets the
screaming
road.
at your TV right now or your computer.
Yeah, right.
It's okay. It's just clean, potable water going into the faucet that had a leak. I can't do dishes without water.
Okay.
All right.
Vice grips, wrench. Let's see. I think that'll work. Okay, that is about, oh shoot, don't tell me. Oh no, it slipped right there, okay. All right, now, moment of truth.
Hang on. Here's your water pitcher to catch the water in.
Okay. So far, so good. One of the things Kathy and I like to do is if we see a roadside attraction that's off the interstate, we'll often get off the exit and just see what it's all about. This 9-mile ranger station was about 5 miles off the interstate. It was a historic ranger station, still operational. There was a guided tour, and the man that gave the guided tour suggested a campground about 5 miles up the road on a pond. And we took advantage of that, drove the 5 miles, and it was one of the most beautiful campsites we've ever seen.
And in the video tour on YouTube, if you look or you Google 9 Mile Ranger Station, it will give you a drone tour. It'll give you, there's an old newspaper reporter type guy that travels the country, and he came in and did a whole tour, and he talks you through it. And then it also shows the spring roundup where 200 head of mules and horses come thundering down the hill into the garage with cowboys whooping it up and bringing them in. It's a really cool video. So there were 1 million acre plus fires that just destroyed everything, and they couldn't get the men and the materials and all the supplies they needed back into the wilderness to fight the fires.
This tour guide did an exceptional job. He took us through every building. There was about 5 or 6 buildings, wood shop, saddle shop, a blacksmith shop, and he just did a really, really exceptional job.
Had to work quickly. They worked on the saddle and the tack, and they learned that if you tailor this to each horse, which now every Decker saddle, which this is called, it's got these metal bars up here for holding this. These Decker saddles are now all tailored to each animal. They're custom fit. So they still have the old forge here. It's for show now, but the anvil is still used because we're still using horseshoes. And right behind you here, I'll show you the difference between a mule's foot and a horse's foot. A horse's foot is more round and it's larger. Okay, a mule's is smaller and more narrow. I showed you the Decker style saddle, the old fashioned one from hundreds of years ago. They made a little better one along the way, and it's still used by some dude ranches and other places. It's a cross-buck Decker saddle, a little easier to tie on. This was created within the last month or so. This is the state of the art of the saddle, and in the saddle shop, our artist created this. We built that in there to make it more comfortable for the mule, and then added devices or posts to make it easier to tie things on here. So going forward, this is the new standard for a Decker saddle. And around here they treat the animals better than the old days. Each one has a name. Everybody talks to it by its name, pats it. It just
thinking places where you spend your time. Ain't no place I'd rather go. You're a funny little critter and I love you so. And I wanna take a ride in the wheelbarrow in your mind. I come and sit down with me in a rocking chair. Coffee pot is nice and hot. We can sit in our underwear. Tell me about the dreams you had last week, swimming all around with the fish in the sea. Come sit down with me in a rocking chair. For a couple of days or even just an afternoon. Baby looking up and baby looking down. We can wave to the people in my hometown now. Come on, baby, let's fly up to the moon. And I wanna take a ride in the wheelbarrow in your mind. Take me all around to the thinking places where you spend your time. Ain't no place I'd rather go. You're a funny little critter and I love you so. And I wanna take a ride in the wheelbarrow in your mind. Yeah, I wanna take a ride in the wheelbarrow in your mind.
Turn around or you keep on going?
So it's just like a lodge in the woods or something?
Kinda. I don't know, I've never been.
So where are the nuts and the bolts?
Oh, it's closed.
Oh no!
The door's closed. Well, maybe keep going straight.
What's that say up there?
I can't.
So we drove down this road about 14 miles in Idaho Panhandle National Forest, and we're going to stay at the Berlin Flats campground. And we drove 14 miles back this dirt road, and then it was closed. And so down the road about a mile was this pull-off. Is got a tree. Looks like it's road number 712. And that's where we're going to spend the night. And we're going to have some frozen dinners and get a good night's rest and head out in the morning.
All I want is this whole life, a little red house in a country wild, a picnic table out on the lawn, a couple of kids and a couple of dogs. Work all day to 5:30, a chain link fence and a gravel drive, wind chime ringing on my front porch, a brand new carpet on every floor, and a rope swing tied around a limb of a tall oak tree. It don't sound like much, but it sure is heaven to me. A big bathtub in my bathroom, microwave, dishwasher too. The folks say hi when they pass on the street. A clean pair of socks every day of the week. A big soft chair for when I'm old. Tackle box and a fishing pole. I don't care about the fortune or fame. I just don't wanna know my mailman's name. At Christmas time, gonna leave him a gingerbread cookie. It don't sound like much, but it sure is heaven to me. Every now and then go on a vacation, big radio and a country station, hot dog grilling in the noonday sun, drink a little beer, boy, have a little fun. Some folks worry about getting ahead, but I'm gonna live a little before I'm dead. And anyway, they say the best things in life are free. It don't sound like much, but it sure is heaven to me. Yellow flowers and green, green grass, riding mower that's built to last. A big beer stored on every clothes, a slip and slide and a garden.